Here we are again. So a few weeks ago we did a series of videos that looked at different styles of guitar pick and mostly to do with how thick they are as to whether they might suit your playing style. And we did the classic slash Guns N' Roses pick, the purple Tortex, which was used on a lot of Appetite for Destruction, which is this one here. We talked about how there were two different types of purple Tortex that were the same width. These two bad boys, which was extremely unhelpful for those of you trying to make your way in the guitar world, but that was the one used on Appetite. Then we did a review of this blue Tortex, which a lot of people recommended, the 1mm version of this pick, which was actually surprisingly good, and I've been using that quite a lot recently in amongst my usual pick selections, which are the thinner yellow one, 0.7, what is it, 0.73, and also the Guns N' Roses pick pack, which is basically the same as, it feels exactly the same as the 0.73. Now I had lots of comments on the video actually saying that the green Tortex, which is a little bit thinner, so this bad boy here, 0.88 mils, is a lot of players' preferred pick who watch the channel here. So I ordered myself a pack. Now I've never ever used these actually, weirdly. I don't know why, they just never kind of crossed the pick desk here at How to Play Guitar. So I'm going to open them up. I'm going to just give them a little tryout for you, but also I'm going to show you if there's any kind of sound differences between some of the others. So we're going to go in right now and start off with the 0.88 green one, and I'll give you some feedback and see how it feels. I've had a little bit of time off playing guitar because I got kicked in the face by a rugby boot from my own team. Anyway, green Tortex. Yeah, it feels really nice to play with actually, I must say. Now, there's always a slight great feeling when you have a brand new pick. I don't know if it's because they sort of slightly coat them in talc, it feels like, or there's always that kind of immediate grip that you get when you play with them, and then it kind of wears off after a while, which in my theory is why a lot of guitar players will chuck their picks away during gigs, because they want that brand new feeling of a kind of new pick, especially when you're in the heat of battle. But this one feels great actually. It's got enough sort of width and power to give it a bit of crunch, but also it's agile enough at 0.88 mils to make it feel like it really it allows you to play quickly, because I like a slightly thinner pick, I would say, in my opinion, so this could be a good compromise here. Yeah, it's pretty tight, isn't it? It's nice to be able to play with that one. So that's the sound of the green Tortex. Just if you think there are any sound differences, I'll just go back to the blue one that we've reviewed on the channel before and just see if you can hear any differences here. it does sound a bit heavier and a bit more chunky, which suits certain tracks more than others. So maybe it's just a case of picking your pick for the track that you're playing. That was the blue one. I'm just going to go to the purple Tortex, which is the thickest one that I use, 1.14. This should sound even heavier still than the one that I've just been using. Yeah, it does feel heavier to play with. It actually makes me feel a bit slow playing with this now in comparison to what I've just been using. Yeah, feeling a bit lumbering compared to going back to the old green one here. Interesting. So definitely one to throw into the mix then. I mean, you can get a pack of these for about £5 online. But yeah, maybe worth thinking about adding into your rotation. The comments have certainly been extremely good on the 0.88mm green Tortex. And I definitely like the feel of it. Compared to the even thinner yellow, I mean, I have used this a hell of a lot. Because it feels a bit kind of bouncy, this yellow one. So. So yeah, that's got a real nice bounce to it, but it does sometimes feel a little bit flimsy on certain occasions when you're doing heavier stuff, like down here. So yeah, the green could be a very good compromise. I'm going to chuck it into rotation there, but on initial feelings, I would say it feels really good and actually might be the perfect place to start if you're a beginner just firing up the guitar, because that might just be a good entry level. I know a lot of people like to go in for the Appetite for Destruction purple Tortex because they love Guns N' Roses, like me. I mean, I'm wearing the Sweet Child of Mine t-shirt today. But yeah, purple Tortex, good. Blue, good. I mean, they're all good, but this one might be the perfect entry level. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do subscribe and press like on this video if you've enjoyed it. We would appreciate that. We've passed 3,000, baby. So that's really good. And thank you for the donations we've had as well. It makes a huge difference. Just stay tuned, really. We've got so much more lined up for you here on How to Play Guitar.